Hey beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. I'm Josie with Awakened Soul, and we're here for a reading about the person on your mind and your connection to each other. I'm so glad you're here, and I hope you're having a beautiful day or night whenever you're joining in for today's reading. In our pop-up reading today, we're going to be chatting about the next time you see your person, what's going to happen between the two of you, what you can expect, what the vibes will be like. We're going to get started with the oracle cards that I have pulled for us, and then after that, dive deeper using the tarot, channeled message cards, and tiles, charms, plus astrology dice for more info, confirmation, as much detail as I can possibly give you guys here today. And as always, I will be sealing off today's reading with a message just for you from universe. So I highly encourage you to stick around till the end. It's always a good way to do a reset and bring the focus and attention back on yourself again. I will not be doing an extended on today's reading unless I specifically feel called to, but if you are ever interested in extended or exclusive readings, I have a Patreon and a YouTube membership, and I invite you to check those out if you'd like bonus content and readings on a regular basis. So you can find that in the description box. Okay, you guys, let's get into today's messages. So I'm going to introduce you to all the cards, and then we're going to go from there. We have the Nightingale and the Golden Egg. They came out together. And we have the Cheetah and the Elk, which also came out together separate from this section. We have Give Your Relationship a Chance, Work on Your Partnership. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart and give. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Move forward, re-energize, and patience, as well as the Lover, the Ocean, and the Kiss. Okay. All right. So I definitely feel like this is going to be an in-person interaction, okay? Because I'm feeling a lot of like embracing, a lot of like physical energy going on between the two of you. I don't necessarily think this is going to be like a video call or a text message interaction. I'm definitely feeling like you're going to be in person with this person during this encounter. So I want to throw that out there right away. I also want to mention that both the Cheetah and the Elk represent divine masculine energy in this deck, and they're the only two cards that do that, and they came out together. So that's like an exclamation point that's double affirmed. I think your person is going to be strongly in their divine masculine when you are with this person next, okay? So everybody has both within us. Maybe this person is your divine masculine, or that just happens to be their energy the next time you get together. They're very strongly in their masculine energy, okay? Which is telling me that they might be the one to... I just heard prepare this. I don't know what that means exactly, but they may be the one that's like setting this up, organizing the date, organizing this meeting, getting together with you. They might be the one to pick up the phone and get this into motion, or when you're with them, they're going to be kind of taking the lead, like structuring things, planning things, orchestrating things, making things align, so on and so forth, okay? There's going to be lots of loving communication between the two of you. So with that being said, based on these two cards and all of this business, basically, I feel like right before this encounter happens, when you get together with this person, maybe there's a little bit of rockiness going on between the two of you, or instability, I guess we could say. You might be feeling like there's a lot on your mind, they have a lot on their mind, but you're not able to say it out loud to one another or something, because I feel like this is almost like a reunion or reconciliation type of energy, where you're coming together after a heavy time, or maybe a time of being apart or not having much like intimacy between the two of you. And then it's like all of your emotions are coming flooding out when you're getting together in this moment. Like you're working on things, you're repairing any damage that's been done, you're reconciling, you're embracing one another. You feel like this is a safe space for you to communicate your feelings towards each other. You're opening your heart up to one another again, or more than ever before, and you're choosing to leave the past in the past, recharge, and take a new direction with one another. So there's going to be a lot of emotional talking. There's going to be a lot of emotional communication. And again, I'm getting like the energy of a physical embrace. Like you're going to want to hold each other, kiss each other, hug each other, cuddle with one another, be in each other's physical presence. Okay, that's going to be really important during this encounter as well. And emotional depths are going to come out. This is going to be like a supercharged encounter, to put it bluntly with you guys. There's going to be a lot of cuddling, a lot of talking, a lot of it's just going to be a very intimate encounter. Like there's emotional safety, there's emotional intimacy, there's like mental intimacy because you're talking, you're expressing yourselves to one another. It feels like a safe space. You're really close to one another. There could be physical intimacy as well. But I'm seeing it as like a very, very strong bonding experience for both of you on every level. Like very, very intense. So let's get into the tarot next. Let's see, how do I want to pack these up? Okay. I think both of you are going to be feeling like supercharged and recharged after this experience with one another. It's going to be very, there's going to be like a release of some kind of tension that's been building between the two of you. There's going to be a release of that, and then you're going to feel really comfortable and really serene afterwards, okay? Like you've finally gotten this stuff off your chest. You feel close to one another. There's a lot of oxytocin in the air. It's going to feel pretty good, okay? So let's chat some more. Let's get some tarot cards out. Okay, we have the Two of Wands. Oh, I love that. Okay, so let's talk about this first. The Two of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Like, again, I keep getting this energy of it almost feels like a reconciliation or a reunion. So maybe you have been in separation from this person for a while, or it feels like that. Like even if you see each other in person, you get a chance to interact on a regular basis. Maybe it's just felt like there's been an emotional separation or emotional distance. The life has been getting in between the two of you, whatever it is. I feel like in this encounter, you get together, you repair your bond, you deepen your bond with each other, and then it's like, okay, how do we keep this going from here on out so we don't get to where we just were before this? What steps can we take in the direction of keeping the romance alive, keeping the romantic moments flowing, keeping this love that we have for one another going stronger and stronger? There's going to be talks of how to continue to have this happen and not get back to a place where you're feeling distanced from one another, but rather where you can continue to be emotionally safe and secure with each other. So I'm loving that. It's like, it's almost like feeling kind of like a romantic movie in a way to me, where it's like you've missed each other, you've missed the closeness with one another for so long. You finally have this like electrified, heated moment with one another, and then both of you are like, well, I want to keep this going. I want to keep this where it's at right now. I don't want to lose this again. How can we keep this strong for time to come? Okay, and then we have the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. This is like the two of you wanting to ground this new chapter with one another, stabilize it, keep it where it is. You don't want to lose this intimacy. You don't want to lose this closeness with one another. You've entered into like a new chapter, it feels, with each other, where it's like you finally feel safe and close with one another, and you're like, okay, how can we ground this and keep this where it's at now, or growing, not regressing back into feeling separate or distanced. Okay, And then, yeah, exactly. We have the Chariot. How can we keep this moving forward? You both have mutual goals you're working towards together. Communication is going to be really important. Maybe, yeah, because now we have the Ace, or the Eight of Wands that came out right after that. Something about communication is going to be really important. I think both of you are going to work on your communication with one another, you know, verbalizing your needs better, working through any miscommunication that's causing issues between the two of you. Maybe you're going to start talking to each other more, opening more lines of communication, being honest with one another. But yeah, I mean, the general consensus and vibe for this encounter you're going to have is, oh my gosh, I feel like we are closer than we've ever been before. I want to keep that going. Let's lock this in. Let's keep moving forward. And we're going to figure out a way to make that happen. We're going to talk about things. We're going to be open with one another. We're going to take baby steps in that direction. And we're going to keep this moving forward, not regressing or getting back to a place where it feels like we're not close. Okay? That's going to be really important during this next encounter. So what I would like to do next for us is get out some tiles and charms and astrology dice. This is for extra confirmation and info. You might see their name, their zodiac placements, important symbols, okay? I also heard timelines. And then after this, we'll get out some channeled messages. We're going to start with the dice. I'm going to roll these a few times. It gets a little loud, so if that bothers you, turn the volume down. You may see specific zodiac placements in your chart and or their chart. There may also be a timeline that comes out here of when this next encounter will be. Okay? So we have Scorpio, Neptune, and South Node. Scorpio, Neptune, and South Node. Oop. Or Moon. Scorpio Moon could also be important. We have Pisces, Mars, and Mars, okay? Or Scorpio, Mars, and Mars. What the heck? I'm not like intentionally doing that, you guys. So Pisces or Scorpio, Mars could be important. Okay, Scorpio is also co-ruled by Mars, also Pluto. Okay, we have Aries, Mercury, and Uranus. And then let's get one more out. Jeez. Okay, so we have Taurus, Saturn, and Jupiter. Okay. Felt like I needed to get more, and then we have one over here as well. Okay, then let's get some tiles out. You see how like chaotic this is right now? Like it's not normally like this where tiles and charms and dice are just kind of like doing their own thing. What the heck? Okay. Okay, so we have bot. I'm seeing bot. Okay, I don't know what's up with that. BOTMISZPAC and an H. Okay, you're welcome to take your time. I'm seeing a lot of different words come through. If anybody wants to comment what they see down below, you're welcome to. I'm seeing bot, bat, cat, Sat, Pat, somebody's name could be Patricia, Patrick, Patty, Matt. And I think that's all I'm really seeing right now, so I'm going to leave that there. We have a red heart and we also have a red circle. The circle charms to me represent endings of cycles, and then I associate the color of each circle with like a chakra point. Red represents the root chakra, and we've been talking about stability in this reading a lot. So I feel like you have been feeling unstable in this connection. Your person's been feeling unstable in this connection, either like physically or emotionally. There's been distance, there's been rockiness or anxiety. That's coming to a close in this next encounter, okay? And the love that you share with one another is going to be like heightened. It's going to be burning red, okay? We also have a lighthouse. Something is getting illuminated. Any misunderstandings that have been causing issues between the two of you, there's light shined on it now. You also feel like you have a light to return to, like this moment and the connection you share with one another. It's like you're going to be able to see that. There's like a light that you can look towards when you feel like you're getting lost. And then we have 2 moons coming out here. Okay, so this might happen at night. We had Scorpio moon come out on accident. Okay, so hear me out. My reading is timeless, but if you're watching this reading when it was posted, okay, we're in Scorpio season. I don't know when the new moon of this season happens or the full moon, but it could be that this encounter is going to happen during like the new moon in Scorpio, or technically it would be full moon in Taurus, but happening during Scorpio season. Okay, so that could be significant. And then we have a butterfly. So change is definitely coming. It's going to be significant and important change. Okay. All right, let's get out some channeled messages. I'm going to take a quick sip of my water though. So this is also a reminder for you. If you're thirsty or if it's been a while since you've had water, take a drink. It's good to stay hydrated. Okay. All right. We're going to get a couple channeled messages out from your person to you during this encounter, things that they will say to you directly or will want to say to you during this. Okay. Interesting. Like I said, this next time you see each other is going to be really, really significant. I'm getting a dual message from this. They could be talking to you about a specific day that the two of you had together. They remember every detail of that day. Maybe the two of you will relive this. You'll have nostalgic energy with each other. And also I feel like this is them saying that they're going to remember this day forever too. Every detail. It's like they feel fully in the present with you. They feel fully immersed in your energy. They're not going to be able to forget it. Okay. Let's get a couple more cards out. What else will this person say or want to say? Yeah, there could be reunion energy. This won't be for everyone, okay? But if this is a person from your past returning, maybe they walked away because they were afraid you were going to leave them first, or they distanced themselves because they were afraid of what it would feel like if you walked away first, okay? But finding out how that felt was upsetting to them. It didn't work out the way that they had planned it to, okay? It backfired, I just heard. Okay, let's get out a couple more cards, please. I've been praying about us. And then, hold on, we got some on the ground. I swear, like, a dozen fell to the ground and this was the only one that was face up. So you're my muse. You inspire this person. Okay, I'm haunted about how it ended. Again, this could be for those of you that are in separation or reconciling with this person. It could also be that this is like the emotional distance that's happened between the two of you. It haunts them. They don't want that. Okay, I made a big mistake. You're everything I have ever wished for. Anything else? We also have thank you. Yeah, there's a lot of talking in this encounter. Like, you're really just like bearing your souls to one another. We also have I can't forget all of our moments together. Yeah, they're like, I think there's going to be a lot of nostalgia going on. Like, you're both reliving what you've been through, what you went through with each other in the past, how much you mean to each other. It's a very sappy kind of energy, I guess you could say. There's a lot of emotional purging going on during this. Okay. All right. And then, let's see. We're going to get you personal messages, and I'm going to close today's reading off. If the reading resonated, you guys, let me know by liking the video. Subscribe for more readings in the future as well. I would appreciate you for it. If you need a moment to recharge your energy before we get into your messages, you're welcome to pause the video, drink some water, take a couple deep breaths, whatever you'd like to do. You got transformation. Moment by moment, you are transforming the ever greater love that holds you in its embrace, inspires and supports you to ever greater light, ever deeper oneness, and ever burgeoning wisdom. And your affirmation is, I am a money magnet and I attract wealth and abundance. And as always, I invite you to affirm this with me and the collective below in the comments if you would like to. There's like a bunch of birds cawing out my window right now. I can't tell what type they are. I want to say blue jays. It sounds like someone from the Jay family to me. Definitely not a crow or a raven, something smaller than that, but I can't quite tell. So that might be relevant to you right now. That could be a sign or a symbol for you. But anywho, I'm going to leave this reading here. Thank you again for being with us. I hope you have a blessed rest of your day or night, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.